And parole reform advocates are calling on state lawmakers to support legislation they say would improve the overall criminal justice system.
WDHN State Capitol reporter Maddie Beertemple explains the bill that some hope to see passed and others who oppose it.
A group gathered at the State House today pushing for the passage of HB 16. That bill would create a council to oversee the Board of Pardons and Paroles. It would also require the board to explain why they approve or deny certain people.
We're not entirely clear on what they're using to evaluate on a case-by-case basis the circumstances to make their decision, and we would like to see more accountability for that reason.
Dylan Nettles with ACLU Alabama argues the parole board denies too many people, keeping them in overcrowded prisons like the one Clifford Ellis was released from last week on parole. He's using his experience now to advocate for better parole opportunities for those still in prison.
If God delivered me, I know he can deliver the brothers in them, because I'm coming out of 2 consecutive life sentences.
While Ellis wants to see more people granted parole, Representative Russell Bedsole is sponsoring a bill to cut down on the amount of good time an inmate can earn to shorten their sentence. Bedsole says the current system does not keep offenders behind bars long enough, noting the death of Bibb County Deputy Brad Johnson. The man accused of killing him was out early on good time.
An offender who is convicted by a judge and sentenced to 10 years, if they're considered the lowest level of offender, which means they're generally trustworthy, they're only going to serve 3 years.
Bedsole says his bill aims to balance public safety with fairness for those incarcerated.
We kind of began working through that and said, what is going to be a more equitable way that we believe that prisoners can earn good time, yet the safety of our citizens in our communities is intact? And that's what we set out to do.
Now, the parole reform bill has been sent to a subcommittee for further discussion, and the good time reform bill has already passed in the Senate and next goes to the House. Reporting in Montgomery, Maddie Beertemple, WDHN News for the Wiregrass.